Welcome. So today I am actually doing a voice reveal plus my drawing gadgets. So some of my fans are commenting like what stuff they use to draw art and stuff and to make art, and I think I can answer that question in this video for a 30 subscribers special. And you guys might have seen this. Yeah, you guys probably seen it when I first started the video. This is my 30 subscriber special drawing that I'm going to post at the end of the video. So if you guys want to see that time lapse of me drawing my OC with the 30 subscriber special thing, you guys can go see it at the end of the video. I'll put a timestamp on the bottom of the video. In the comment section. So basically, let's get on to the drawing gadgets. First, the app I use. The app I use is really simple, and it's called Adobe Sketch. There's also something called Adobe Draw. If you don't like Adobe Sketch, you can do Adobe Illustrator Draw. But I just decided, as you guys can see, the preview of these drawings are really good, and they're by some amazing artists. But the thing about this, the art style for this is not as transparent. If you guys don't know what that means, here is my art style is a little more open and more like these than those. And there's a lot of watercolor stuff on Adobe Photoshop Sketch. Sorry guys. But I don't care if you guys use either ones. They're all really good. And when I first started to do these, I just searched up our apps, and a lot of them came up. But I tried a lot of these, like Ibis Painting. That didn't really work for me because I didn't really understand any of this. But if you guys really like anime and to draw stuff that what I do and stuff like that, you guys can try Ibis Painting. Ibis Painting is actually really good, but I just really don't get how this thing works because it's a little complicated for me. But you guys can definitely try it out if you want. And then there's Tayusu Sketches. Tayusu Sketches is actually a pretty good gadget, but it's just not for me because you have to buy a lot of the pro stuff. And I don't like buying stuff because Adobe Sketch is totally free. So I just like using that, and I really recommend that the most. So now let's talk about actual gadgets. I use an iPad Pro 9.7. You guys can use the 10.5 or the bigger one. I just like this because it's just the most size of a paper, I guess. And it just fits my hand because I'm a tiny children. And my hands is pretty tiny. So I like to just use this. And if you guys can't see, I'm just kind of doing random stuff with my Apple Pencil. And that's the next gadget I'm going to talk about, the Apple Pencil. I have an Apple Pencil, and that is what I use to make my art. For some people, it might be hard to use an Apple Pencil because the tip might not be thin enough and not like a paper that you draw on iPad, so they prefer art that's not on digital. But to be honest, I do both. So for the Apple Pencil, if you just lay it flat, it goes like that. So it's basically like a little bit of shading. Let me just turn the flow up. See, it's basically shading. And you can do that with a bigger part like this. Or if you just tip up, it will turn into a thin line. And here are the sizes. So there's this one, there's this one, there's this one. So it gets bigger and bigger depending on what you need. And I think that's great for this app because a lot of people need different stuff. So that is really cool. The other thing is the marker / pen. So this, I'll just go to red. Just go to red for a change. All of these have great ability to draw, and I think this is great because mainly I use this kind of ball paint ball, the ink pen, and the pencil, if this is right. Yes, it's the graphite pencil. And you can just turn it up however you want, which I think is very, very nice. Because you can really do whatever you really like. And for me, I mainly do 20%. So that's what I do. So I turn it up to all the way. Size, I'm fine, and yes, that is how I do mine. And there's also the plus button, and you can change, like if you don't, let's say you don't like this brush. Mainly I use this brush too, so I don't like that brush. And I can change it to any brush I like. There's so many brushes. And one thing I like to experimenting with is the dots. Because I think the dots are really cool. And they can make a lot of cool art with it. Like if you layer stuff, that was really cool. You can also add a sketch layer, and you can draw on top. If you don't like that sketch layer, just click that and delete it, and nothing is wrong. So that's one thing I like about the digital art stuff, is that you can erase easily without leaving anything behind, and you can really zoom in and out if you want. So that is what I use, and yeah, thanks for watching. And if you guys want to see the clip of me drawing the third subscriber special, here it is.
It's so